The United States and South Korea have begun Freedom Shield 2026. At first glance, it is another annual joint military exercise, but the critical shift this year is institutional. The exercise is designed to test whether wartime operational control, OPCON, can function under a Korean-led command structure. This is not about troop numbers or visible force posture. It is about validating who would command Allied forces if war were to occur. Freedom Shield is a joint U.S.-South Korea command post exercise. It integrates field maneuvers with command simulations. Its structure blends digital warfighting systems with live readiness validation. The exercise is not combat deployment. It is structured institutional validation. OPCON refers to operational control. In wartime conditions on the Korean Peninsula, command authority has historically rested with a U.S.-led Combined Forces Command. South Korea has pursued a phased, conditions-based transfer of wartime operational control. That transfer has not yet fully occurred. Freedom Shield 2026 is structured to test whether institutional benchmarks for OPCON transition are being met. This includes command architecture readiness, intelligence integration capability, joint fires coordination, and crisis decision chain clarity. The exercise validates systems, not rhetoric. The core question is structural. Can a Korean-led command structure effectively manage combined forces during high-intensity wartime conditions? That requires validated communication pipelines, synchronized operational planning, and stable authority transfer mechanisms. Institutional credibility is tested through simulation. Validation is conditions-based. Benchmarks must be met across ISR fusion, missile defense coordination, logistics sustainment, and cyber resilience. The exercise measures whether these capabilities function under simulated pressure. Failure would delay transition. Success advances the process. OPCON transfer is not automatic. It requires 3 threshold confirmations: military capability readiness, alliance interoperability, and security environment stability. Freedom Shield primarily tests the first 2. The third remains political and regional. Although not the primary axis, the exercise sends regional signals. Institutional validation communicates alliance durability. It signals command stability, not escalation. This is structural assurance, not deterrence theatrics. Freedom Shield 2026 is not a change in troop deployment numbers. It is not a new weapons announcement. It is not a shift in alliance treaty terms. It is a controlled validation event. Its purpose is to confirm institutional readiness for a conditional future transfer of command. The exercise is underway. No structural failures have been publicly reported. OPCON transfer remains conditions-based. There is no fixed calendar date. Freedom Shield functions as a measurable checkpoint in that process. The most significant outcome of Freedom Shield 2026 will not be visible on the battlefield. It will be visible inside command systems. If institutional mechanisms hold under simulation, the alliance moves closer to a Korean-led wartime command structure. If not, the timeline extends. This is not about escalation. It is about institutional validation. International News Network.